So lately I've been talking a lot about the non-doing, right? Sitting in silence, being with self, not, not on your phone, not even daydreaming, just focusing on the breathing and the present moment. And the other day when I was at the dentist, I'm sitting in the dentist chair and waiting for the dentist to come. And usually when I'm doing that, I'm on my phone. I'm kind of like, scanning the web, doing that kind of stuff. Back before they had the phone, it would be like magazines. I remember them being magazines inside the the doctor's office and the dentist's office so that you can look at while you're waiting. Excuse me. And I said, you know what? This is a great opportunity for me to sit here and not do anything. And at first I kind of struggled with it. I was like, oh my God. I had this urge to get my phone. And so I sat there, I focused on my breathing. I focused on any sensations that I was feeling in my body. I was focusing on what it felt like to be in the chair, right? It's a little bit different than a chair that I normally sit in. So kind of like investigating what it feels, the difference between the two, or the difference between what I normally feel and what I was feeling. And two things happened. One, I felt really, really calm, right? I wasn't nervous. I wasn't, kind of anxious about what the results was going to be, or the experience was going to be. I was just there for nothing major, but still, sometimes being in a dentist chair can just set someone off, right? Just having a dentist appointment sometimes can set people off. And I've had a lot of, work done in my mouth, car accidents, and I've had, a lot of surgeries and stuff. So, it is kind of like an anxiety for me, and a little bit of an anxious, not a lot, but a little bit of an anxious experience. So I was really grateful for that. In that, not only that, I felt like even though I was sitting there for, 10 minutes, it really went by fast. I did not feel like I was sitting there that long. And that probably is because I do meditate on a daily basis. So I'm used to, that time. Because I remember when I first started meditating, 2 minutes felt like 2 hours. So I think that really, really helped me. And so anyways, just to the point that we need to practice this more in our lives. Like I said, I meditate every day and I still get anxious when I sit in the dentist chair, right? So it's like we just have to be mindful to not only just practice these skills every day, but to apply them when they're needed, to use them when we're needed. And that's not going to happen if we're not practicing every day, the research shows that when you practice this non-doing, right, focusing on the present moment and not, daydreaming, not worrying, not, anticipating, none of that, just focusing on the exact present moment, that it reduces anxiety, it reduces stress, and it reduces that constant, fast-paced, right, that we're so prone to, that society is kind of like, geared us to do, right? And our brains are in the habit of doing that, and it starts to change back to, just slowing down, so that when we make decisions, when we have to have a discussion with someone, and when you are feeling a little anxious, we can take a couple of breaths, we can focus on the present moment, we can ground ourselves, right? And we are more likely to have better communications. We're more likely to make better decisions. And that's what it's all about, right? It's being able to be at our best for that moment, and not acting out of emotions, because that's when we make impulsive decisions, right? I hope this helps you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Send them that text, give them a call. Remember to do some non-doing on a daily basis, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. And until next time, please be well. Oh, and if you like my videos, please hit that subscribe button so you can see all the marvelous tips and tricks and other videos that I have for you. Okay. Be well. Peace.